Hi, I'm Irfan from 5 the Epic class. This is my team member.
Hi, I'm Aisha Sofia from class 2 JLP. We are both from SK Jalan Datuk Palembang.
Today, I will present to you my Minecraft project, the Malacca Sultanate Palace. The Malacca Sultanate Palace is in the center of the Malacca fortress. The Malacca Sultanate Palace was built in the 15th century. This is my Minecraft project. As you can see here, it's wall of Malacca fortress. The bridge will bring us to the main entrance. Under the bridge, there's the Malacca River. As you also can see, there are two cannons. The purpose of these cannons is for defense purpose, for defense from enemies' attack. At the top of the Malacca fortress, there are two men guards are sitting here to look the view, to see the appearance of the enemies, and then they will ring the bell like this to give the people on the Malacca Sultanate Palace to know that there's an attack coming from the outside, from the enemies. And these are the cannons that are at the top of the Malacca fortress. Look, this is the view of Malacca Sultanate Palace. It's huge and very historical. This is the Malacca Fortress gateway. If we want to get in, we need to pull this lever up. Then if we want to close it back, we need to pull it again so that it will close. Toward the Malacca Sultanate Palace, we will see the pathway, and both sides of the pathway we will see bunch of trees. So now we arrive at the Malacca Sultanate Palace. The amazing fact of this palace is the stair was made by huge rocks. They were built by woods and will use wooden pillar and mortise to put the wood together. And these are the two guards. These two guards will see the surroundings here, and if they see the enemy, they will attack the enemy. So if we get into the palace, we'll see these people is facing the Sultan. So now we'll go to the living room. These are the living room. And this is the Sultan's bedroom. So now we'll go to the second floor, and that is the armor and the weapon floor. So there are lots of type of weapons and armor, such as leather, iron, chain, and diamonds. So on the third floor, we could see the view from the palace. It's actually quite beautiful. So these two are the secret way to go to the secret room. There are a lot of gold, there are a lot of diamonds, and there are a lot of emeralds. So we really need to go to lock this door before there are a lot of people. Bad people came to this palace and steal our treasure. So we need to close the secret room. So now we will go to the next room, and that is the dining room. And this is the dining room. This is the kitchen. This have oven, and there's a chest that contains a lot of fruits. So This is a really big table, and there's a really lot of chairs. So that's just that for in this palace. So this is the Malacca traditional house behind the Malacca Sultanate Palace. So as we can see here, there are stairmates of stone, and there are open windows, or we call it the slivers window. If we enter the Malaccan traditional house, there are living room, and there are 2 bedrooms here, and there's a kitchen. We could find food in the chest. Before we go to the kitchen, we will saw a really long stair that made from rock. So now we will go to the library. So this old library here, located at the back of the Malaccan traditional house. So if we first enter this old library, we will find the counter first. There are 2 zones, that are zone for children and the zone for adults. So the second floor is the reading floor. So now I will read you a story about Malaysia's history. Malacca Palace was built centuries upon centuries ago. Then the Portuguese came and invaded the Malacca fort and burned up the palace. The palace was burned up, and the Portuguese conquered the Malacca port. So that's the history of the Malacca. So actually, the Malacca Sultanate Palace was actually built centuries upon centuries ago. But now we can't see the palace again, but just a museum, because it was burned by the Portuguese people during the war. So this is the view if we look from the fortress. So this is the view of the Sultanate, for Malacca Sultanate Palace.
That's all for today. We hope you enjoy our Minecraft video. Bye!